Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more Baldur's Gate. We're still at Worm's Rock. The city is just ahead. Yeah, that way. But there is one more thing we can do here before we head on. We are going to go back down into the dungeon. And we're going to fight a dragon. There are a few different quest givers who might tell you about the dragon that's down here. One is Counselor Floric, the other one is Duke Ravengard, and then I've never actually met the third one, but I have received this quest previously from the Duke and from the Counselor. We just need to do a little lightning over here. And over here. We have like all our minions out and they're kind of getting in the way.
Don't waste a step.
Okay, down in this area of the dungeon, we will encounter some trials and they're pretty easy to get figured out. That's just another way in here for characters that can like shapeshift into smaller creatures or go into gaseous form and whatnot.
Seems simple enough.
And this dragon is pretty high level, so we have flasked up on everyone. Most everyone has elixirs of viciousness.
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Baldur, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand worm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent, should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
Poetic nonsense. There is no worm and no savior.
Our dream visitor, the Emperor, doesn't want us going down this way.
Ancient Ansor, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
And he probably has good reason for not wanting us to be here.
How old is this place?
Okay, 4 different trials. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the main event. Let's check some things on Gale real quick. I think I want to just get Lightning Bolt going on him. We probably don't need Long Strider right now, so we'll do Lightning Bolt instead. And we'll have Shadowheart do the first trial, which it's pretty interesting. There is a story that's told on these various paintings about, I think, a thief stealing an apple to give to some hungry children. And here we have a judge who's been cursed, cannot decide on the sentence for this somewhat petty crime.
The judge was banished, but judgment must still be passed.
So we have to pass judgment. Hanging seems excessive for stealing an apple. Freedom isn't quite justice, so I guess we'll sentence him to a cell.
Banished a dishonorable judge and applied lex talionis, the principle of the sentence being proportional to the crime.
Okay, the next one is about some leaders and just trying to preserve peace with those leaders. And so one of them wouldn't be conducive to that, so we need to take one of these 3 out. There are various books flying around here, and you have to try and read them, which is very annoying. I think the easiest way to do it is to do turn-based mode and then throw the books on the ground to try and stun them. and read them, but I've read them. I know who we need to take out. The Tree of Peace bore lasting fruit. I don't know if you heard Kif kick the mic on his way up the desk, but he has joined us. And Gale, we'll have you do the next
Yes,
one.
of course. Elminster's not around, so might as well.
We're gonna need someone who can break those crystals for him.
Blood whispers. Blood follows me everywhere.
Oh, come on. I think it's gonna be Will. Will, come save us. Okay, Will. Ooh, these are just, they're rolling sturdy very frequently. Let's see if just knocking one down is enough to get Gale through.
Hold your taste. Step by step.
Okay, a chess game. We need to kill the king in 2
Your
turns.
strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds.
If we examine the king, we can see he is vulnerable to lightning damage, and he has 50 health. So we can cheese this one also. And that's why we equipped Lightning Bolt.
All is ash and meat.
Let's grab all our pets back. And the last trial is a little fight. We have to survive for like 5 turns or something.
Bodies for the harvest.
Oops, didn't mean to click that. Okay, let's just get people clustered around here.
2 steps at a time. Lovely day this. For now.
I'll go this way.
Let's get going.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch, withstand the elements, prove your courage.
Oh, sure. I always forget. That's gonna replace my melee weapon, I think. Shadowheart, let's get you concentrating maybe on Spirit Guardians. And then we'll shoot some arrows. Oh, that was your action, wasn't it? Why don't you just fly over here and do a little more damage?
I don't fancy their chances.
Gale. What do we want to do? We could do another lightning bolt.
Nothing will stand in my way.
And why don't you take a shot? See if we can do that again. Nope, not quite. Sure. Let's try that again. Ooh, Scratch, you're here. Oh, Scratch got sent home. Okay, Shadowheart. Let's do some multi-arrows. Let's do that again. And then let's just like fly in.
No. All doom.
Oh, you froze basically the whole room. Let's see. Why don't you just walk over here? Can you hit? Yes, you can.
This is my time.
Okay. Little brain guy. Shadowheart. We have tons of multi-shot arrows. Do we have tons of enemies? I guess. And then why don't you fly down there?
Battle of wits. Torment. No choice but to keep going.
Okay.
No time for mercy. Battle favors the fearless.
Those misses. I don't think you're gonna be able to make it, so I guess we'll just go as far as we can. And you slipped. Okay, 2 more turns. Oh, 25. It's not great.
Victory is assured.
Gale. Gale, Gale, Gale. You are silenced. Can you back up a little bit? Yes, you can. Let's see.
Blood comes easy these days.
Fly right here. Please don't trip. Okay, all done. Just gotta end turn through all of these. And let's see, can we summon Scratch? No. Let's go ahead and actually, all our summoning spells are down, so we will short rest.
And ready to fight.
You go ahead and summon a new Scratch. And Shadowheart, why don't you cast Longstrider on him?
Such a headache.
Okay, we are ready for the main event. Actually, we need to put that back on, and then we'll be ready for the main event. Door is no longer locked.
Be cursed.
Oh, we leveled up. That is excellent. So, improved extra attack on our fighter. Prepared spells. We don't need that. Revivify. Why not? For you, we'll grab Blizzard. And for you, let's grab Chain Lightning and Disintegrate. What else might we get rid of? I think that's it. I think we'll just swap in Chain Lightning. Actually, for this fight, I think the dragon might be resistant to lightning. Let's swap in Disintegrate. Let's see if we have any scrolls we can learn. Plenty. And let's restore some of our spell slots.
Is that blood? No.
Okay, Balduran. Balduran, what's up?
With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great worm, heart of the gate.
These boots have seen
Okay. The doors look pretty cool with that really neat dragon head like embossed on them. We have
the great worms
Answer here.
bone and memories.
Looks dead. We're about to find out that he's not quite dead. We are gonna split folks up. We'll put Shadowheart and Gale together, or Will together over there. Gale, we'll have you come down here. And we'll send some minions with you. Okay.
Can't give up now.
Here, here, here. I think this is good. We will get started.
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worms.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Search your mind for what possesses it.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
I'm beginning to ask that myself.
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prison, and in you, calm, curious, and detached.
Baldur, your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened. Answer. It's been too long.
These shadows are doing something real weird to the Emperor right now. Must be like all the NVIDIA updates that have been happening. You two know each other?
Once, long ago, we crossed the Kalin together and sailed the Altengri. We built a city by the sea. Ansur was my friend. Friend, yes, and more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough? Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice. You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
Thrall. I'm no thrall.
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur, enough! I gave you everything, Balduran. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roared. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Balduran. The final tempest has come. This time, you will not escape it.
Okay, Gale. How much health? 127.
Pawn to cleric 4.
Why don't we start with something like that? You aren't, like, immune to psychic damage, are you? No. Oh, actually, you're cold vulnerable. Well. Oh, this would be excessive. It would be excessive, but why not? End turn. Shadowheart, why don't you actually will... Oh, you're so far down. Let's do that. Sure. And do we have, like, an arrow for slaying elementals? I don't think so. Ooh, can you finish him? It'll be close. Nice. That was great.
Well, so much for peace.
We have borrowed someone's bow with haste on it. I think Will's bow. So we've got haste on ourselves. Maiming strike. They can't move. Piercing strike. Jiro, and let's see if we can pierce him. He's undead, so that's very surprising that. Well, it's not surprising that it failed to give him some bleeding wounds there. Okay. Okay, one turn on our fighter, and we've got him down almost to half health, which is excellent. Let's end your turn. Will, why don't you haste yourself in Shadowheart? And ooh, what do we want to do here? I think we just want to go for a bunch of force damage. Let's do that again. Okay, can you guys finish this other one? I would like Gale to join us in combat. Okay, little brainy. Why don't you head this way? I don't think Devour Intellect's gonna work. No high defense. That's even worse. And then just a regular melee attack is his best shot. Okay, hoarding energy, so I think he is resistant to almost... Well, I think that's fine. Hoarding energy. Answers gathering energy. I think we can take him out. I think we can take him out. Gale. Why don't you... head right there. And let's see. Actually, Gale, let's cancel that end turn and let's get you like hiding just in case. Yeah, so you can see like there's answers ire debuff. Gale does not have it, so he is definitely hiding. Okay, I think we have some arrows of dragon slaying. We do. 50%. Oh, I did not mean to do that. What necklace are you wearing? She took her necklace off. I guess that's not a problem. We don't really need Misty Step right now. So, dragon slaying. Ooh, not great. Okay, let's see if you can hide. Shadowheart is indeed hidden.
Give in.
Okay. Yeah, he's like extra resistant right now.
Very well.
We are not hidden. Maybe there? That works. Okay, Will, what can you do? Let's not hit the dog. Or Gale's hiding spot. Let's try this. Okay, Gale, let's see if you can hide behind Shadowheart. You guys keep working on this guy who's pretty much irrelevant. Oh, on Scratch. We didn't save any of our minions. They're like all gone. Okay. Gale, let's move out of that. Let's see. Maybe we just drop more ice on him, not on ourselves. Let's turn that back on. Oh, she did it. Amazing. Amazing.
Should mind my step.
Gale, can you get rid of all this ice that we threw down? Oh, it melted.
I'm sore. I never thought I'd see him again.
So it's true, you're Balduran.
I was. Now, I am much, much more. But it seems you are more interested in my past.
You literally founded Baldur's Gate. Of course I'm interested.
Such sentimentality. Very well. It's like I always told you. I was just like you. An adventurer who yearned for greatness. And in mortal terms, I achieved it. As captain of the Wandering Eye, I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow. But it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms. Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed. My crew lost. But my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became a mind flayer, enthralled to the Elder Brain. It was Ansor who found me. Ansor who pulled me from the Brain's domination. Ansor who brought me home. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick.
So you killed him.
Even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, he still clung to hope. I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams. But all he could see was a mind flayer. He came to me as I slept, a mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I felt his grief. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation.
Is being an illithid really worth the loss of a friend?
Put simply, yes. And being alive even more so. Do not think that I am ignorant of what I have lost. I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is beyond my influence, the present is not. It is time we move on. 2 nether stones remain in the hands of the chosen. We must find them before we confront the brain.
Okay. And a new weapon. I feel like we are swapping weapons like every other episode, but we'll probably be using this one for quite a while. Well, let's take a look here. Can get rid of that, and then topple the big folks, so let's set that there. So, new weapon has quite a bit going on for it. 24 to 37 damage. I think the fire damage is from that weapon, right? We don't have anything that's granting us fire damage, do we? Maybe we do. The bow? No. Not sure where our fire damage is coming from. Weapon has, on hit, double the damage from your strength modifier. This weapon grants you advantage on attack rolls against large, huge, or gargantuan creatures. And then we also get giant form. Lasts for 10 turns. Grow to a fearsome size. Your weapons deal an additional 1d6 damage, and you gain 27 temporary hit points and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. And that refreshes on short rest, so that's a nice new regular ability that we'll be using. And then down here we have the Helm of Balduran.
Worm's tempest and his roar hurtle through you. Bansur's essence still lives within the helm, instilling you with power for as long as you wear it.
Okay, there's our way out. Let's take a look at this helm. Balduran's Vitality. The helmet heals you 2 hit points at the beginning of every turn. Balduran's Favor. You have 1 bonus to armor class and saving throws. You can't be stunned, and attackers can't land critical hits on us. I think that is excellent. Oh, we were still wearing Grimskull helms, so that's great. That replaces our can't be crit effect. And helm looks a little strange. On us. We might transmog it. For now, I think we'll just hide it. Hide. Okay. Some nice upgrades. I'm gonna backtrack through here and see if there's anything worth looting, and then we'll come back when we're ready to leave. Okay, just some vendor trash, mostly just like books. But we will head on out. Should take us back to the prison. And there we go. Prison guard is still down here and asleep, the only one that's left. I think we can pop up here and just like dump all the vendor garbage on this trader that's right next to us.
Pretend I'm a fist and calm down. What is it this time?
Okay, let's get out of here. And into the city.
I used to believe the beauty of first love was unable to be surpassed. But Gale, you are so much more tolerable now you found your second.
Okay, to the lower city.
and
And there's so much to do in the city. I'm not even sure like where to start first. I think the first thing that we do is we might go visit a bunch of different traders. We definitely need to long rest. So I think we'll do a long rest. We'll reassemble like who our team's going to be. And then we will do some shopping. So let's get out of here. Let's just go straight to long rest. Oh, wait. Oh. Shapeshifter's boon. While shapeshifting or disguising yourself, gain a 1d4 bonus to all checks. That is from our little friend who shapeshifted into an apple. Did he leave us a note? A slightly slimy note. Thanks for getting me in. I owe you one. Okay, long rest. Oh, who's gonna be here? Mizora. Yep.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me.
Mizora and friends.
Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
Holy hells.
Just what are you up to?
I come to bargain. The hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Just like we did with Shadowheart, we'll let Will kind of figure his way through this part.
Yet no contract is ended without sacrifice, Will. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
Oh, I guess we do have to give our opinion. Okay. What'll happen to Will's power if he breaks the pact?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
Do the right thing. I'm gonna tell him to break the pact. We can save his father without having to continue being in service to Mizora.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Okay. Well then, I'm sure Will probably wants to talk to us.
Always at your side.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
You are your own man now, Will. It's better this way.
I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Your father's not dead yet, Will. Maybe there's a way to save him.
I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
Okay. Our little buddies down there playing on the dock. That's adorable. Lizelle just constantly practicing, cleaning her weapon. We got our ladies here. Oh, even Jahira's hanging out with the ladies. Mizora. Surprised Karlak has nothing to say. And we got Asterion and Gale over here next to Withers. Oh, I did buy our statue. So that's what we're looking like. Looking pretty good. Let's hit the hay. Oh, Yenna, you came with us. Interesting.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Tonight's troubled rest is, as ever, overwhelmed by your killing fate. You dangle above a dark precipice, one move away from falling. Another watches your body while it is possessed by the night. You do not dream alone.
Dark dreams? I think I can guess. Visions of blood on your hands. The blood in your veins, perhaps. For all the gifts Baal's children inherit, a peaceful night's sleep is not among them.
This is definitely... I've never had this conversation with Jahira before. Ooh, how could you possibly know?
The dreams alone do not concern me. It is what waking deeds they might inspire. Are you truly your own master? What is it you feel when father's dreams come calling?
It's sickening. I never asked for this power and hope to be rid of it.
There is one certain way. I hold it in my hand. This is your father's true legacy. Not his children, but the fear they plant in us. The savagery it blossoms into. In another time, with another of your kind, we found a better way. I would dearly like to find it again.
Tell me what I must do.
You would not be the first to turn the taint in your blood to your advantage. But there are barriers a bow spawn must overcome first. Those of your kind. Orin. I am sure you already know that so long as she lives, she will never stop hunting you. It might be that you have to turn and face her. You cannot change that. All you can choose is how you meet her. As another bloodied child of Baal? Or as yourself? All I can offer is the promise that, should you choose to do so, you will not meet her alone. For now, take what rest you can. I will watch over you this night.
To watch over me or to protect against me?
I suppose you'll have your answer when you wake in the morning.
No more dreams await you in sleep this night. Only the warm knowledge that indeed you are not alone.
Ooh, 2 cutscenes in one night? Nope. Thought someone else was gonna come visit us, but that would be strange with Jaheira watching. Okay, let me move our party around and get us buffed, and then we will head into the city. Okay, in the city, there are some quests that we can pick up, like right here at the Basilisk Gate.
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days?
What's going on here?
My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
I'm listening. Tell me what happened.
Excuse me, citizen, but if this is a criminal matter, it's my business, not yours. Now, madam, if you'll just tell me why you're here, I'll take down the details.
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Yeah, we failed a check. Obviously something's wrong with this flaming fist. I'm gonna assume it's brainworms. I'll help you find your daughter.
You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
I'll head to the Blushing Mermaid now.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
So, what are you? Blaze Liara? Oh,
Sacrificed his own...
sorry, Shadowheart. Didn't mean to talk to you. I would say, like, the city is probably in disarray if the law enforcement is infected with parasites. There are probably a lot of frustrated citizens just like her. When it comes to quests that we have ongoing, this is Find the Night Song, so we can talk to Lorokin about the Night Song. Investigate the suspicious toys, so that's from Rivington. Murder targets. We have a ball cult that is running around with a bunch of murder targets. I think that's probably what we'll work on tomorrow. But right now, let's just kind of do like, let's go visit the various vendors that I know of around the city. Up this way is going to be Damon. He's managed to hang out with us in 3 acts now. There he is, doing a little moonwalking.
Hey, it's Dannon. Let's say hi.
Carla, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you'd find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Let's see your wares,
Sir.
sir. Okay, let's take a look at what gear might be interesting. Got some necklaces. Some of these things are things that we've sold him during our journey. Proficiency with short swords, poison gloves, legacy of the masters, gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with weapons, medium armor. I think we're going to grab those. This might be something that we give to Asterion. Weapon attacks. What are these boots? You gain freedom of movement and long strider. Dexterity saving throws +1. I think I want those for myself. Where did our boots go? Oh, we can't sell our boots because they're like a legendary quest item or something. That's fine. We'll end up giving those to someone. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth ability checks. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. Legendary, 14,000 gold. That's something that I want. Definitely can't afford right now. Plate armor, you take 2 less from... What do we have right now? All incoming damage is reduced by 2. That's fine. Okay, I think that's it from Damon for now. Let's give these to Shadowheart.
Shout if you need anything else.
Okay, and then I think there's another vendor right here.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
How much gold do we have left? We have 2,000 gold.
Fiend worship. I'm not trying to pick a fight with her, but it really seems like a blatantly ill-advised idea.
It's the furthest thing from my mind.
Seems like a good
Devil's Fee.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio is a... Oh, it's you. Your little scroot of a friend left this on my floor the last time you visited. I presume you have returned to re-engage my services?
Shit, this again. Remind me of our past association?
You forgot what we did? I find that hard to believe. But if you speak truth, perhaps I could jog that lazy memory of yours.
Enlighten me.
You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer.
Mammon. I knew it. I did.
It's customary for any salesperson to offer a free sample. Oh, nice. Okay.
The first hit's free, eh? My, you have changed. Fine, just this once. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. I opened a portal for you and Lord Gortash.
Ah, we went down there to steal the crown. Raphael told me the crown of Karsus was stolen from Mephistopheles. That's something that I'm not going to try and say again. Mephistopheles? Mephistopheles, like Mephisto. Mephistopheles? Were you involved in that?
Raphael. That sounds vaguely familiar, but I have a terrible memory for names. The only thing that jogs it is coin.
Well, this is all new to me because this is Dark Urge stuff. I'm going to pay the 1,000 gold.
My, what deep pockets you have. Yes, you are quite correct. The Crown of Karsus left the vault, and an opportunity opened for a devil named Raphael. His House of Hope is furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Karsus. But alas, he lacks the crown itself. He's rather ambitious. One can only wonder what he has planned for the crown. The answers to that can probably be found within his house.
Let's poke around the rat's nest. Maybe set it on fire on the way out.
Karlak, I don't know if setting a fire to a house in hell is really going to do much. Well, that's interesting. Can you help me break into the House of Hope?
So keen to return to the Hells. Well, I suppose it's warm this time of year. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
20,000 gold?
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
Waive the fee, and I'll add one of Raphael's artifacts to your collection. Ooh, we just rolled a 20. Oh, there we go.
You put me in a difficult position, mortal. You are almost certain to fail. Almost. And so, there is a chance you might succeed. Fine. I'd like to be able to carry all of my precious stock without the need of a team of oxen. There are gauntlets of hill giant strength within the House of Hope. Free passage, and you fetch them for me. Deal?
Deal.
Allow me to outline how this is going to work. First, you were never here. We never spoke. Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute deniability. Here's the grimoire and necessary components. Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
Along with the grimoire and components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here. That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone!
Okay, but also I want to see what you have for sale. Let's take a look at this hat. Lickspittle's alertness. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum equal to their charisma modifier. You gain advantage on concentration saving throws. Interesting. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, it's so ugly. Like, it makes my hair hideous. The hat itself is not that bad. It could be all right for Will. What are you wearing? We haven't had issues with him breaking concentration. We'll stick that in his bag for now. We have our ritual items. We have our Misty Step boots. We have our gain 2+. Okay. What do you have, Helsik?
How may I be of further assistance?
Show me your wares, the good stuff. Okay, so Halberd. Not better than what we currently have. What about for Karlak? Maybe, but I like that she has like a blunt weapon right now. We have the Shapeshifter hat. Increase your wild. We could grab that for Jaheira. You gain +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Absorb elements. That would be great for Gale or Will. Cantrips targeting foes and allies can target an additional creature. The same target can be chosen twice. Maybe. When you make a spell attack roll, you can spend a sorcery point to gain advantage. This costs 1 sorcery point per spell slot level. Cantrips cost 1 sorcery point. Lots of good sorcery stuff on her. And anything else that we might want? No. Okay, we'll come back and take a look at these gloves when we have more money. And then down by Sorcerer's Sundries, there's quite a few vendors.
I think it's a true shame that your goddess doesn't allow for love.
And another waypoint, so let's grab that.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Okay. I think the first thing that I'm interested in taking a look at is Bone Cloth Apothecary. These are the bone cloaks from Act 1 down in the Underdark.
It's you. I never forget a face. Welcome to Bone Cloaks. Doors are still open thanks to that noble stock you helped us with. We've even enough left over to keep ourselves fed. Not that Balin's worth the gold it takes to keep him fattened up. Anyway, we can knock a little off the top if you've a mind to buy.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Take your pick.
Okay, I think you should have some noble stock, right? Yes, noble stock. You have 2. We could give one to Shadowheart to, like, return her memories. We could give one to myself to return my memories. Oh, you have so much junk that we sold you when you were down there. Okay. We'll come back to you. Oh, actually, I want to... Did you have any gear? I want the noble stock from you.
Anyway, we cannot take your pick.
And then you usually have good consumables, like the cloud strength potions. What? Do you have any new legend or equipment? Nope, this is like all junk that we had sold to you before. Okay, that's good to know. I think Karlak knows Fitz down here.
God's damned hypocrite!
Oh, Floric.
The Blade of Frontiers, all pomp and empty oaths. The Sword Coast's most dashing fraud. I trusted you. I believed in you.
Floric, what do you want about? What is this?
Lady Mizora told me everything. How you slaughtered your own father. How you crave his power. I thought you were going to save him. But you abused his current state to get rid of him. You mean to make the city bow to you, and you alone.
That meddling ghoul. Floric,
Save it. My duty is to Baldur's Gate, and it holds no place for Ravengard's treacherous spawn.
Ravengard could still be alive, and we intend to save him. Okay, we just rolled 2 20s. I'm not super confident. There's a 1. There it is. Oh man, we are like kind of on fire today.
At ease. By the living gods, I believe you. What darkness has fallen upon us? Will, there's something you must know. I should have told you sooner, but I'd hoped somehow your father would return to us. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult was successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. Before the Absolutists abducted him, he told me that should he fall, I must seek you out and give you this message. Your father trained you in the ways of great champions. You are to use those lessons to wake the worm under the city. He is oath-bound to answer your call and come to our aid.
The dragon is dead, Floric.
Dead? So once more, fortune turns against us. We need to prepare for battle. I will head out and seek out more allies to help our cause. The fate of the city now rests with us. May your father's courage be with you, Will. And may we drive the Absolute forever from the coast.
Okay, fight avoided.
Karlach Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hells have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter? Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Let's let them catch up and see if we can get a discount out of it.
Well, go on, girl. Tell me everything.
First thing first, you saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
Right? Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen house.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. We've been together 8 years now. And Karlach, we've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one in a few months. Are the two of you together?
Ew, no.
Oh no, ew.
Good, mate.
Oh, that's lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock.
Okay, let's see. Just a longbow. Ooh, the dead shot. The number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. Okay. 1,700 gold for that. We got some more multi-shot arrows, so we should be good. And of course a couple vendors in here. I think what we'll do is we'll see what Will and Karlach want, and then we'll probably end for the day. And tomorrow we will start investigating murders, or continue investigating murders, I
I hope
guess.
that wasn't a lie. I hope we do get to meet up with Fitz when this is all over. First step, save the city. Then, save myself. And last but not least, dinner with an old friend. What more could you ask?
These guys are causing all kinds of havoc with their magic show.
Ansur is dead.
Will, you gonna say anything else? I'm just gonna hit the spacebar.
There'll be no great tempest roaring through the skies, no dragon redeemer to save us. What hope then for Baldur's Gate? Without the Great Worm's aid, is the city doomed to fall?
You braved the worm's lair, seeking a savior. Yet it was you, all of you, who vanquished the undead abomination which Ansur became. It is you who are the Tempest. It is you who are the heart of the gate.
Hate to say it, Will, but I agree with the Mind Flayer. Baldur's Gate doesn't need a dragon. It needs you.
You're right. We are the warriors who'll slay the Absolute. We are the guardians who'll defend this fair city.
Here, here, victory will be ours.
Yes, the brain will fall, and the people will hail us as champions. I could even claim my father's own ducal title and carry his banner after this. Grand Duke Will Ravengard, Marshal of the Flaming Fist, the city's truest defender.
You might find it an uphill battle to get the city populace to accept a devil as their duke.
The Absolute's end would be the guarantee. Devilish visage be damned. If I were to call myself Grand Duke, no patriarch would deny the claim.
Follow your heart, Will. I trust you to make the right decision.
I fought to right the wrongs of the coast, to slay the monsters that hunt the helpless. What good is a champion who puts himself above the people? What good am I as a politician just out of reach? There will be no Grand Duke Will Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
Hail the Blade of Avernus.
The Blade of Avernus!
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you will triumph.
Oh my gosh, he just like keeps wanting to talk.
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man. The four pillars finally rise within me. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But enough reflection for today. I'm of a mind to celebrate. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say?
I'll leave you to it.
Too bad. Maybe you'll go changing your mind once I've hunted some deer and scrounged up the ale. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duties, just the once.
Okay. Thanks, Will. It's kind of like a strange tangent to go on. We're in the middle of a city. I'm sure we can find some decent food. We aren't camping in the wilds right now. Anyhow, I think that'll be it for today. Tomorrow, we will do some murder investigations. We'll see what else happens around the city, and we'll see about finding some money so we can buy some of these things that are on our shopping list. Thanks for hanging out, you guys, as always. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.